Hello there, only one Kenobi here, only one. And feast your eyes on this amazing spread of vintage car backs here from Tatooine Customs. You know, these are awesome, man. He's upped his game. I've seen some stuff from Tatooine Customs before, but the quality that he's producing now, it's absolutely spot on. I mean, from a distance, it's just Hasbro quality, you know. But speaking of Hasbro, man, all of these great candidates. This one should have been on a vintage card in 2013, but anyway, here and a load of others on the orange card Black Series 3 3/4 inch were relegated from the vintage collection because that stopped and they were just put on a no frilled card back as far as I'm concerned. So I chucked that one in, but these other ones, as I say, I sent him a few figures because I wanted them carded. He's had a Krennic card for a while that I've seen, and I'll show you that one now. Boom. But I fully expected that he would just put it on that card back, but he actually emailed me and said, what do you think of this card back, as in this one? And I said, hell yeah, man, I'd actually prefer that one. So he's done it on that card, and do you know what? That's better. That's a brilliant potential card back to put Krennic on. Blue Skies card back Fett, I've been banging that drum for years now. Right back to the beginning. My channel, if you're new around here, I started my channel anyway to talk about the future of the vintage collection, what we need in it, what's missing. And I find it very difficult to believe that we're still waiting for certain characters like Dooku, Bib Fortuna, and then these guys here. I mean, they're obviously keeping them back. You know, they're cannon fire, whatever you call, not cannon fodder, but you know what I'm saying. They're keeping their powder dry, fire it out in the future or something. But I don't know. For now, it's only, you have to rely on customizers to do the job for you. But these are brilliant. Gonna go in on them now. I've talked a little bit about, you know, Tatooine Customs, a brilliant customizer. Check him out. He does his card backs in the style of the modern vintage collection, you know. There's loads of great customizers out there, but let's go in on them now. He does his, as I say, just like Hasbro do the modern line. So that means you get a big tray. Well, not all of them are big. That's sort of medium. That's a thin one. But what I mean is all the accessories are nicely spread. There's the outside bubble, and then you have the interior tray. And look at that. Oh, and he also puts in the little, great touch, security pamphlet. But this is a card back that you'd expect maybe they would put out this year. 2020 is the 40th anniversary of, you know, The Empire Strikes Back. But again, Wedge should have been put on this card back in 2013, but he and others missed it. You know, Darth Plagueis, Mara Jade, tons of figures in that orange card line did not get on a vintage card. So this is what we could have and should have got. And I reckon they'll do this in future. So there's Wedge, nice, brilliant. Now to Rogue One. Now this is a character along with, you know, what's he called now? Merrick, Antok Merrick, that you'd expect on a vintage card. I'm not for 1 minute suggesting that Hasbro repack these 5 POA. That's a 5 POA figure, the one that did get released in the Rogue One line. But what I'm saying is, he is worthy as a character of a vintage card back. Would you not agree? And I'm so glad that he came back to me with this alternative image. That's brilliant, that, isn't it? That's like lots of vintage collection photographs are chosen. They use the publicity shots, and that's the first image I ever remember seeing of Krennic, actually. Look at that. His weapon inside a little cranny. You know what I mean? See? Great. There's the figure. You'd expect, if it was Hasbro releasing it, to do a kind of a soft goods if they could. Maybe get the fabric so it stays firm, you know, not floppy. So you get that kind of stiff shoulder ridge there. And then over to Fett. Yeah, the Blue Sky card, you can't beat it. I love this card back. And I was really disappointed that we didn't get it already because, you know, Brock came out and Vidane and all of those guys had a Blue Sky in the background. And this, you know, Fett card would have been nice. But, you know, I just hope one day they do it. They did release the VC08 again. VC09, I'm sorry, that Fett. But as we all observed, it was the Empire Strikes Back version of the character. But my point was that they could have either done two things. Number one brought out the VOTC FET, which is the Return of the Jedi alternative that they did bring out in 2010. Oh, look at this. Now, this figure I've chosen to get recarded was last year's Boba Fett. I think it was last year. Or was it The Last Jedi with Han Solo? But as everyone comments, this is like the best Fett going, really, in the market. Now, look at it. Apart from the fact that it's 5 POA, that bucket head is so... Look at that, man. Look how good that looks. There was one small flaw with this that I'll show you later, but it's just the jetpack the way it is, but god damn it, look at it from the front there, it's brilliant. Just imagine that super articulated on a vintage card. On the back it would say Hasbro 2023, the year of 40 years of the Return of the Jedi. And speaking of 40 years of Return of the Jedi, here is the Emperor. Now the light's shining off this now. There's one thing I want to say about the card backs. His quality and how he produces these has gone up now. The light is shining off those, they're the ridges. But when he gave me a Dooku a while ago, I noticed that the, whatever you call that, the seam was quite light. And it looked like that there, but that's only because light's shining off it. But now he's got it, so it's dark. Look at that. You can see, like, I don't know if it's the glue he's used to put it in place, but again, he has upped his game in how he's produced these. I don't know what kind of vac former he's got to do the bubbles, or man, if I had access to the technology that he's used to do these, I wouldn't go to work. I'd be staying in all day and I'd be making my dreams come true, you know, getting all these card backs, the ones I desire anyway. But anyway, so going back to the Emperor, I'm going to put him in the middle because the light was shining off him. There we are. This is a great classic card that you'd love them to bring out. Nice to see him do it again. Oh, in the modern vintage style, because that's where we want to see this guy, in the modern TVC. So he has, or I have sent him, and he has repacked the, again, like the Boba Fett, the 5 POA version. But, you know, as lots of people commented, that is like the best Emperor they've ever made. Look at the facial sculpt of that. So if it was to come in the vintage collection, articulate him, yeah, sure, but maybe keep some of the aspects of this figure, like a bit like Dolce Delphine from the Phantom Menace. Have hard goods there and some soft goods mixed in. I'd love a hard goods hood. I know a lot of people would not want that because they've expressed their displeasurement in that, but I like hard goods when it comes to hoods like his. But whatever, regardless, the face is the key to this figure, and they've shown in one swoop how good they can make the Emperor now. And we don't want him in 5 POA. We want him fully articulated. Get the best that you can do on that card as well, that classic Emperor card back. So there you are. What else can I show you? I'm going to show you a little bit more. I'll show you the backs as well. I'll just mount this camera. Bear with me. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Stand by. But they're so well made. Fantastic. So look at that. Let's give you some look at them. Insert cards there. Look at that. So the best he's ever made. The flaw I was on about was the fact that the rocket pack is falling off, but it doesn't matter. He does, just like Hasbro do, he makes sockets for things. As you can see, there's an insert tray, and you can see the guns and everything are sat in them. Just like with a lightsaber, you know, when the lightsabers go across the card, they go in and out of sockets and stuff. Well, he's made sure that the rocket pack goes through a socket at the back there. But the thing is that it's kind of detached from his back and it's sort of hanging a little bit, but that doesn't matter. You know, you'll see it from the front and it's not going to fall anyway. It's not going to like go down to the bottom of the compartment. No chance. It's going nowhere, man. But the thing is that if you see it from the side, it is falling off the back, but that's just one tiny, tiny flaw in that. You've just seen the Emperor. I'll show you again. I like the way he's incorporated the, because that's what you get in the vintage collection. You do get accessories, and that's what's so great about it. They give you the whole whack. There's his, how can you see me? Hello there. Hey, it's just fantastic. It's nice to see that he's doing the kind of the unpunched, well, the punched bubble there, you see. Unpunched, I beg your pardon. And you can kind of see he's done it as best as he can to kind of follow suit, but with the original vintage collection where you could get unpunched cards, but You can see it's kind of like raised a little bit, like it's bubbled. But you know, it suggests unpunched TVC card. Here's the Tarkin. Tarkin Krennic. I love this card. I'm pleasantly surprised with this. I did think about, well, I was expecting to get the one when he's touching his chin. He's done that custom for a while. I've showcased that in videos, loads of videos, but this is kind of a deeper bubble, this one. But I'm glad that he's given me this alternative. Thank you, Lee, for messaging and saying what you think of this card. And the answer was, hell yeah. I love Rogue One, man. Look at that insignia there. It's just so subtly kind of like familiar and new, you know. I love it. You can't knock Disney when it comes to things like Rogue One. I fucking kicked ass, that film, man. And then what else? What else have we got? I'll show you the backs in a minute, and then I'll just show you again. Look at this is the best one of the 4 of them in terms of showcasing the accessories. And look how well he does the trays there. Look at that. That's brilliant. Speaking about this figure, I was pleasantly surprised. I never thought I'd want another wedge because that other one in the vintage collection, X-Wing wedge, is so good. I thought, well, I don't really need him in the Snowspeeder gear, but you do really, because he looks so good without the helmet on with the skull cap. But yeah, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? I mean, hell, to be honest, these are so good. If Hasbro don't make them, it doesn't really matter because these are just... Oh! Sorry about that. As if they're being made by Hasbro. So damn good, man. I'll show you the backs. He's done some crazy VC numbers. That one was 406. This is 149, which is a bit of a clash, that. I recommend, Lee, that you do double zeros or something, like 001 or 002 or something like that to make it completely unique to your brand, Tatooine Customs. So here are the backs. At my wish, he asked me what I wanted on the back. And I just said, just do something generic. So he's taken the backs of the current vintage line. Yeah, who cares? Because they're going on a wall eventually. And check out that VC number 455. Man, if there were that many cards, we'd have all of our desires. We would have the cards that we should desire. And then, see, that one clashes with whatever 149 is. Please let me know in the comments what is VC 149. I couldn't tell you. And 406 for that one there. Look at this on the back there. Oh, wow, imagine that. See, Commander Doom. Commander Wolf, imagine them on Clone Wars cards. Other top candidates. That one's a good back, that one. It's got some characters you'd like to see. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I really do hope you've enjoyed that, and I hope you see the quality, and check out Tatooine Customs. There's so many great customizers out there. You know, Blizzard Force Customs. There's that dude on Facebook. I don't know if he has a specific name for his company. Wade, he does great customs, but you know, Tatooine Customs, awesome. He's upped his game, man. These are brilliant. I want more, Lee. I want more, man. Let's do business again, sir. Awesome. I hope you've enjoyed that. Please leave your thoughts and comments below. If you have enjoyed the video, of course, don't forget to hit the thumb up button and subscribe for more. This has been Only One Kenobi. Only One. Out.